आर्द्रां जलं धीं दृप्तां हिं धीं पद्मे स्थितां भस्मवर्णां ताभिषोपक्वहे स्त्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभासां यशसाज्वलं धीं त्रिहल्लोके देवदुट्टाबुधारा तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये अलक्ष्मीर्हेणस्ततां तां वृणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽखि जातो वनस्पतिस्तव वृक्षोदबिल्वः तस्य बलानि तव तानि सन्तु मायां दरायाश्च भाग्या अलक्ष्मीः उपैतुमां देवतः कीर्तिश्च मणिरासः भ्रातर्बोधोऽस्मि रेत्म्यं कीर्तिमर्त्यं ददातु मे श्रुत्तिभासामलां ज्येष्ठाम् अलक्ष्मीर्नाशयाम्यहम् अभोतिमसमर्धिं च दुरादर्शां नित्यपुट्टां करीषिणीं ईश्वरीगुं सर्वबोधानां त्वामिहावक्वहे स्त्रियं मनसः कामबाहोधिं वाजसत्यवसीमहे सूडां रूपमन्ध्यस्य महिस्त्रेत्रगदां यदः कर्दमेन प्रजाभूता महिसम्भवगर्धवा श्रियं भासकमे कुले मातरं भस्मालिनीम् आभत्सृजं दुग्निस्ता चक्ले तपसमे गृहे निच देवीं मातरं श्रियं भासकमे कुले आं पुष्करणीं पुष्टिं पद्ममालिनीं चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावः आर्द्रां यः करणीं यष्टिं सुवर्णां हेममालिनीं पूर्यां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावः तां महावह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीर्मनवगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रबोधं तावोधासोऽस्मान् इन्देयं पुरुषानहं तत्प्रयतो भूत्वा जुगुदाया स्वमन्वहं सूक्तं पञ्चसदस्सं च श्रीकामः सततं च वेद पद्मानने पद्मभूरो पद्माक्षी पद्मसम्भवे तन्मे भजसि पद्माक्षी येन सौख्यं लभाम्यहम् अस्वदाये धनदायै महाधने धनं हेजुषतां देवीं सर्वकामां च देहि मे पद्मप्रिये पद्मिनि पद्महस्ते पद्मालये पद्मदलायदाक्षीं विश्वविष्टभटो निधस्व पुत्रपौत्रधनं धान्यम् अस्मस्यासि गभेरथं प्रजाढां भवसि माता आयुष्मन्धं करोतु भा धनमग्निर्धनं भाय धनं वधुः धनमिन्द्रो बृहस्पतिर्वरुणं धनमश्नुते वैनतेय सोमं पिबतु वृत्रः सोभं दनस्य सोभिनो मह्यं ददाति सोभिनः क्रोधो न तभात्वल्यं न लोभो नाशुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्याढा भक्तानां श्रीसोत्तं जपे सदा सरसि जनिलगे सरोजहस्ते धवलधरां सुखगन्धमाल्यशोभे भगवति हरिवल्लभे मनोज्ञे त्रिभुवनबोधिहरिप्रसीद मह्यं विट्टभद्रीं क्षमां देवीं माधवीं माधवप्रिया लक्ष्मी प्रियसखीं देवीं नमां अच्युतवल्लभाम् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे तस्मै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुभद्रे च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् वीर्वर्चस्वमाहिष्यमारो ओग्यमाविधात् शोभमानं महीयतेः धान्यं धनं वसुं बहुपुत्रलाभं ततसंवत्सरं दीर्घमायुः श्रिये जातश्रियः निर्जात त्र्यम्बतो दधा त्र्यम्बसाना अमृतत्वमाघन् भजन्ति सब्जः सवितापि सद्योने श्रिय एवैनं तश्रियामा दधाति सन्ततमृषा सन्दत्तग सुभिः यजेवं भेदा ॐ महादेव प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्ये च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् भूमिर्भौम्ना द्योर् उपस्थे दे मधुधेग्निमह्नातमह्ना ध्यायातु ते आयङ्गो प्रत्यरं भातरं बुडः त्रिखं गत्ता भविराजशिव आगतत्रिगे प्रत्यत्यवहत्यभिः हत्य प्राणाद्यभानित्यं दश्चरति योजना रोप मण्डुढागितमद्या तव पुनप्तोक्ते भयामसि यत्ते मन्यपरोत्यग्न पृथिवीमनुपद्यसे आदित्याभित्वेदब्धेभा पदमत्तसमाभरन् मेतिने देवी वसुन्धरा ध्यावसुधा देवी वासवे ब्रह्मवर्त्यसंविदृढा स्तोत्रं चक्षुर्मनः देवी हिरण्यगर्भिणी देवी प्रसूवरीः सदने सत्यागिने सीता समुद्रवती सावित्री अनुदेवी मह्यहि महोरजुते महोत्मदिष्टा शृङ्गे शृङ्गे यज्ञे यज्ञे विभीषिणी इन्द्रपत्नीं ह्याजुने सुरतरधिः वायुमती जलसहिनी गृहं दादारावक्यं तोपरिधिने सोपरिधत्तङ्गाय विष्णुपत्नीं महीं देवीं माधवीं माधवप्रिया लक्ष्मी प्रियसखीं देवीं नमामच्युतभां धनुर्धरायै विद्महे सर्वसिद्ध्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धरा प्रचोदयात् ॐ धनुर्धरायै विद्महे सर्वसिद्ध्यै च धीमहि तन्नो धरा प्रचोदयात् शृण्वन्ति श्रोणा अमृतस्य गोपा पुण्यामत्या उपसृणोऽभिवाचम् महीं देवीं पत्नीमथो प्रदेचे वेणाकुम् अभिषा गजावः वेदा विट्टरुरुखायो विचक्रमे महीं दिवं प्रतिबन्धरिक्षम् तच्छ्रोणगिधिस्रवगिच्छमाना पुण्यकृत्लोकं यजमानाय गृह्णति गृणाहि घृतवती सवितुर्ने अस्तो कृपामितां विष्टभत्यघोरास्तेषाढा जगतो या मनोदाः बृहस्पतिर्माधरिस्तोतभारस्सन्तो अनावाता अभिनो गृणन्तो विट्टम्बो दिवो धरुणपृथिव्या हस्तेषाढा जगतो विष्टपत्नी ॐ महादेव्ये च विद्महे श्रीभूशक्ति च धीमहि तन्नो नीला प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्ये च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो नीला प्रचोदयात् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाचेभिर्वाचिनी भति धीनामभित्रियवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः ॐ वाग्देव्ये च विद्महे विरिञ्चिपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो वाणी प्रचोदयात् ॐ वाग्देव्ये च विद्महे विरिञ्चिपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो वाणी प्रचोदयात् ब्रह्म ज्ञानं प्रथमं पुरत्वा तृतीयपदस्तुर्यो भेदः वः समुद्रिका उपमा अस्तविट्टा तदस्त्यो निमतदस्ति विभः ॐ वेदात्मनाय विद्महे हिरण्यगर्भाय धीमहि तन्नो ब्रह्म प्रचोदयात् ॐ वेदात्मनाय विद्महे हिरण्यगर्भाय धीमहि तन्नो ब्रह्म प्रचोदयात् ॐ मृणोद् तद्विष्णो परमं पदकं तदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवे भजट्टुराधधं तद्विप्रासोऽभिमन्यभोजा कृपागुं सस्समिन्धते विष्णोर्यः परमं पदं पर्याप्य अनन्तराय सर्वत्रो भवतिरा प्रवोत्तमवहर्भवति सर्वस्याप्त्यै सर्वस्य चित्ते आप्नोति सर्वं जगति ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् ॐ सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि सद्यो जाताय वै नमो नमः भवे भवेनाति भवे भवत्तमः भवोद्भवाय नमः वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कालविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमदनाय नमः सर्वभूतदमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः घोरेभ्यो घोरघोरधरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात् ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात् ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति मे अस्तु सदाशिवो ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ यानि नामपि चेत् देवी भगवती हिता आगट्टमोघाय महामाया प्रयच्छति दुर्गे स्मृदाहरसि भेतिमस स्वस्थे स्मृदामतिमते वसुभा ददासि हरित्र दुःखभया सर्वोपकारः सदा सर्वमङ्गलमां गल्हे शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसंविते महेभ्यो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते रोगानशेष नभकन्ति दुट्टारुट्टादुकाभा सकलान्नपीट्टान् वामातृधानां नभिपन्नराणां वामातृदाख्या सहितां प्रशान्ति सर्वबाधा प्रसवनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी एवमेतत्त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्धैर्यविनाशनम् ॐ ज्ञानगम् नारायण सहोदर्येति तन्नो श्रीकृष्णमा प्रचोदयात् ॐ ज्ञानगम्याय विद्महे नारायण सहोदर्यै धीमहि तन्नो श्रीकृष्णमारी प्रचोदयात् ॐ ज्ञानगम्याय विद्महे नारायण सहोदर्यै धीमहि तन्नो श्रीकृष्णमारी प्रचोदयात् जगज्जनन्ये च धीमहि तन्नः शक्ति प्रचोदयात् ॐ पराशक्ति च विद्महे जगज्जनन्ये च धीमहि तन्नः शक्ति प्रचोदयात् ॐ गणाम्बिकायै विद्महे महातपायै धीमहि तन्नो गौरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ गणाम्बिकायै विद्महे महातपायै धीमहि तन्नो गौरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे सर्वशक्ति च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात् ॐ महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे सर्वशक्ति च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात् पराशक्ति की जगदम्बा विश्वमाता।
Now we just finished the Abhishekam. So in few minutes at 6:30, we are going to start the music program.
No, sir.
And at 7:30 or around that time, we'll open the screen. Before that, our founder and president, Dr. Kumar, will speak about today's program too. Give us a few minutes and we'll get started with the music program. Thank you.
Testing, mic testing.
check उसको निकाल check that's okay
Hello?
check
We are going by the same order. Vasudha, we are going by the same order.
బో ఇక్కడ పడిందా I'll take it. I know. Check. That word. నన్ను నువ్వు కూర్చోక ముంచోక మళ్ళీ డాడీ వస్తారు.
It should be the lowest one.
నా నా See. Namaste and good evening, everybody. I would like to firstly wish you all a very happy Navarathri. Amid of celebrating auspicious Navarathri, I welcome you all and I will be presenting few devotional songs. Oh, okay. They didn't start yet. No.
Devotees, we have a devotional program by Vasudha Komagiri and her team. And the artists are vocal is Vasudha Komaragiri, tabela Mohan Panagavil, and violin is Divya Suresh, and harmonium is Anurag Komaragiri. Singers is Vasudha Komaragiri is a professional singer and has participated in several musical programs throughout India and US. She also sang in several devotional albums that were released in India. Her performance has been telecast in popular Telugu TV channel Gemini and ETV. She has also given many stage shows and worked with several renowned film music directors. She is actively involved in teaching Carnatic music and devotional singing and performance in many musical stages shows in Detroit and metro area. Tabala is Mohan. Everybody knows Mohan from our side. Mohan has been playing tabala since the last 30 plus years in USA. And before that, he has performed on several stages in Kerala and Tamil Nadu with the different music groups and accompanied many artists on various occasions. In US, he has performed in many states with the visiting artist and several music groups. Mohan picked up tabla lessons from high school days and was later on tutored by late Pandit Sharad Chandra Marte, a renowned musician in Calicut, Kerala. Mohan has performed hundreds of times in bhajan programs for various temples in several cities in USA. By profession, Mohan is the president and owner of his own mortgage brokerage, Indus Financial LLC, located in Troy, Michigan, and operates in multiple states. Harmonium is Anurag Komaragiri, is a junior at Troy High School in Michigan. He plays violin for his school orchestra. For the past 11 years, he has been learning Indian classical Carnatic singing from Srimati Padma Sundar. He loves to sing Indian movie songs, as a hobby and a passion. He has been producing music on his own and has been composing, writing, and recording original songs, many of which are all on popular streaming platforms, including Spotify and Apple Music. And apart from the Anurags, play the keyboards and harmonium. And violin is Divya Suresh, still waiting. Divya Suresh is currently a senior at Troy High. She has been learning violin from Sri Jayashankar Balan for the last 8 years. She is also vocally trained and plays the clarinet in band school. So let's all enjoy the program. Let's get started. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste and good evening, everybody. Would like to wish everyone a very happy Navarathri. Amid of celebrating auspicious Navarathri, I welcome you all to the devotional singing concert, and I will be presenting few devotional songs on Goddess Devi. So, I would like to start my first song with Ganesh. It's a bhajan in Rag Sindhu Bhairavi. So, you all are welcome to follow. Check, check. प्रणवस्वरूपा पाहि गजानना विघ्ननाश विनायका प्रणवस्वरूपा गजानना विघ्ननाश विनायका प्रणवस्वरूपा पाहि गजानना विघ्ननाश विनायका पाहि गजानना विघ्ननाश विनायका एकदन्ता हे गुणवन्ता विघ्ननाश विनायका एकदन्ता हे गुणवन्ता विघ्ननाश विनायका एकदन्ता हे गुणवन्ता विघ्ननाश विनायका हे गुणवन्ता विघ्ननाश विनायका प्रणवस्वरूपा पाहि गजानना विघ्ननाश विनायका प्रणवस्वरूपा पाहि गजानना श्रीतजनपालना सिन्धुरवदना विघ्ननाश विनायका श्रीतजनपालना सिन्धुरवदना विघ्ननाश विनायका श्रीतजनपालना सिन्धुरवदना विघ्ननाश विनायका महादेव शिव गौरी नन्दन विघ्ननाश विनायका महादेव शिव गौरी नंदन विघ्ननाशा विनायका महादेव शिव गौरी नंदन विघ्ननाशा विनायका महादेव शिव गौरी नंदन विघ्ननाशा विनायका प्रणव स्वरूपा पाहि गजानन विघ्ननाशा विनायका प्रणव स्वरूपा पाहि गजानन हे कदंता हे गुणवंता विघ्ननाशा विनायका हे कदंता हे गुणवंता विघ्ननाशा विनायका श्रित जनपालना सिंदूरवदना विघ्ननाशा विनायका श्रित जनपालना सिंदूरवदना विघ्ननाशा विनायका महादेव शिव गौरी नंदन विघ्ननाशा विनायका महादेव शिव गौरी नंदन विघ्ननाशा प्रणव स्वरूपा पाहि गजानन विघ्ननाशा विनायका Now I present Stavanashtakam, an offering to Devi Mahalasa, describing her glory and seeking her blessings and protection, and to the one who is without expectations and who provides happiness. पाहि पाहि महालसे गतलालसे सुखनालसे मां सदा करुणान्विते सुरसेविते कुलदेविते पाहि पाहि महालसे गतलालसे सुखनालसे मां सदा करुणान्विते सुरसेविते कुलदेविते क्षीरनीरधि सन्निधौ भूतलोकमोहक विग्रहे वर्धितात्मस्वरूप जात परास्परासुर विग्रहे मोहिनी हरिरूपिणी सुरभारतापविदारिणे त्वां विदारय मे शुभं शुभमाशु देहि च पाहि पाहि महानसे यतनालसे सुखनालसे मां सदा करुणानिधे सुरसेविते कुलदेविते वामवीक्ष सुलज्जिता मुदितान्तराक्षितमन्मधा इन्दिराम्बुज चन्दिरामृतकन्दशोधिति नन्दना त्वं जया सुरमोहिनी नरमोहिनी इन्दिराम्बुज चन्दिरा मृतान्दशोधिति नन्दना पाहि महानसे गतलालसे सुखलालसे मां सदा करुणानिधे सुरसेविते कुलदेविते हेमभूषण भूषिते नवयौवने विकासिते पूर्णिमानव चन्द्रमा प्रतिमानने मृगलोचने कुण्डकुड्मलदन्तपति विराजितो वरुणाधरे सन्ततं करुणास्तुते मयि कामदे करुणाकरे पाहि महानसे सुखलालसे मां सदा करुणानिधे सुरसेविते कुलदेविते शूलखड्गसुधान्तपात्र शिरः कराब्जयुगद्वये मायिरावुशिरो विदारिणि निर्जरामृतदायिनि क्षीरसागरसारभूत सुधावितानकृताम्बरे पार्वती रमणा भोगकुमोहहारिणि मामव पाहि महानसे गतलालसे सुखलालसे मां सदा करुणानिधे सुरसेविते कुलदेविते मां सदा करुणानिधे सुरसेविते कुलदेविते मां सदा करुणानिधे सुरसेविते कुलदेविते Check.
Can we turn tabla volume down? Slightly down. Just tabla volume slightly down, violin a little bit up. Everything else is fine. This one? Right.
Hmm. Na, 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 na. My next song is in Rag Ratipati Priya on Goddess Meenakshi. Hmm. 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 जगज्जननी सुखपाणि कल्याणी 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 जगज्जननी जगज्जननी सुखस्वरूपिणी मधुरवाणी सुखस्वरूपिणी मधुरवाणी सुखस्वरूपिणी मधुरवाणी सुखस्वरूपिणी मधुरवाणी सोक्कनादर मनम मगिडु मीनाक्षी सोक्कनादर मनम मगिडु मीनाक्षी सोक्कनादर मनम मगिडु मीनाक्षी जगज्जननी सुखपाणि कल्याणी जगज्जननी पाण्ड्यकुमारी भवानी पाण्ड्यकुमारी भवानी अम्ब पाण्ड्यकुमारी भवानी अम्ब पाण्ड्यकुमारी भवानी अम्ब शिव रञ्जनी परमेश्वरी पाण्ड्यकुमारी भवानी अम्ब शिव रञ्जनी परमेश्वरी वेणुवरं तर इन्नु मनमिल्लयो वेणुवरं तर इन्नु मनमिल्लयो वेणुवरं तर इन्नु मनमिल्लयो वेद वेदान्त नाद स्वरूपिणी वेद वेदान्त नाद स्वरूपिणी नाद वेदान्त नाद स्वरूपिणी जगज्जननी सुखपाणि कल्याणी जगज्जननी सुखपाणि कल्याणी जगज्जननी 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 तबला थोड़ा कम है क्या? Yeah, you can. Tabla. Okay. I'm ready to have this. Auntie, can you change the Shruti to D sharp, please? Tabla chahiye. The next song will be sung by Anurag Komaragiri. Change the Shruti to D sharp, please. D sharp. Yeah, A madhyam. Can you change it? Can you just change it to D, please? D? D. D is A madhyam.
So tabla needs to be a bit louder, but this bass needs to be lower. This bass needs to be lower.
Check, check.
Bass a little too. We could decrease the bass a little bit. Mic. Good, perfect. Thank you.
Sarima pani sa sani padani pamari gari sa. Sarima pani sa sani padani pamari gari sa. Shri Goda Nayaki Shri Goda Nayaki Amita Phaladayaki Shri Goda Nayaki Kamita 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 Phaladayaki Shri Goda Nayaki Pahuka karuna juchi palanchuta edi samayamu Pahuka karuna juchi palanchuta edi samayamu Shri Goda Nayaki Kamita Phaladayaki Shri Goda Nayaki Nive ma kalnatalli Nive ma kalpavalli Nive ma kalnatalli Nive ma kalpavalli Nive ma sakala daivamu Nive ma sakala daivamu Nive ma sakala balamu Nive ma sakala daivamu Nive ma sakala balamu Shri Goda Nayaki Kamita Phaladayaki Shri Goda Nayaki
It's for Madhyamam, so same.
Can you put D sharp? Oh, sorry, consent. अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे, हमारे हैं जन्म जन्म के, हमारे हैं जन्म जन्म के, निस दिन देते फेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे। तू धरती जग पालन करते, अंबर का आधार है तू, तू धरती जग पालन करते, अंबर का आधार है तू, सब सुख झूठे सब दुख झूठे, इस जीवन का सार है तू, तू सत्यम तू शिवम सुंदरम, तू सत्यम तू शिवम सुंदरम, हम सब चपल तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे, हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, निस दिन देते फेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे। होश में आंसू भूल गए श्रद्धा, अंतर में लेकर उजियारे, होश में आंसू भूल गए श्रद्धा, अंतर में लेकर उजियारे, तेरे मंदिर में नतमस्तक नभ के सूरज चांद सितारे, हमने तेरी मुस्कानों में, हमने तेरी मुस्कानों में देखे मधुर सवेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे, हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, निस दिन देते फेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे, जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ 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 जय जय माँ. Thank you. Can you put it a D sharp? जय जय जगज्जननी देवी सुरनरमुनि असुर सेवी भक्ति मुक्तिदायिनी भयहरणि कालिका जय जय जगज्जननी देवी सुरनरमुनि असुर सेवी भक्ति मुक्तिदायिनी भयहरणि कालिका मंगलमुद सिद्धि सदनि पर्वशर्वरीश वदनि तापति मीर तरुण धरणि किरण मालिका जय जय जगज्जननी देवी सुरनर मुनि असुर सेवी भक्ति मुक्तिदायिनी भयहरणि कालिका मंगलमुद सिद्धि सदनि पर्वरीश वदनि तापति मीर तरुण धरणि किरण मालिका जय जय जगज्जननी देवी. वर्म चर्म कर कृपालु शूलसेन धनुज बाण वर्म चर्म कर कृपालु शूलसेन धनुष बाण धरणि दल निदान बदल रण करालिका पूतना पिशाच प्रेत डाकिनी शाकिनी समेत भूत ग्रह वेताल खग मृगाली चालिका जय जय जगज्जननी देवी सुरनर मुनि असुर सेवी भक्ति मुक्तिदायिनी भयहरणि कालिका जय जय जगज्जननी देवी. जय महेश भामिनी अनेक रूप नामिनी जय महेश भामिनी अनेक रूप नामिनी समस्त लोक स्वामिनी हिमशैल बालिका रघुपति पद परम प्रेम तुलसी यह अचल नेम देहु वै प्रसन्न पाहि प्रणत बालिका जय जय जग जननी देवी सुर नर मुनि असुर सेवी भक्ति मुक्ति दायिनी भय हरणी कालिका मंगल मुद सिद्धि सदनी पर्व शर्वरीश वदनी तापति मीर तरुण तरणि किरण मालिका किरण मालिका किरण मालिका जय जय जग जननी देवी. Now we're going to present a bhajan by Divya Suresh. So you need a mic? How much do we have time? How much time do we have?
I will check it and let you go.
Check. Check, check. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Move this way and tilt the mic this way, like towards me. Yeah. Check it.
So check, check.
You can follow. Are you following?
शंकरी परमेश्वरी शशि शेखरी अम्ब शंकरी परमेश्वरी शशि शेखरी अम्ब शंकरी परमेश्वरी शशि शेखरी
अम्ब शङ्करी परमेश्वरी शशिशेखरी अम्बा सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी माहेश्वरी अम्बा सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी माहेश्वरी अम्बा सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी माहेश्वरी अम्बा सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी माहेश्वरी अम्बा सुन्दरी गुणमञ्जरी शिवशङ्करी अम्बा सुन्दरी गुणमञ्जरी शिवशङ्करी अम्बा सुन्दरी गुणमञ्जरी शिवशङ्करी अम्बा सुन्दरी गुणमञ्जरी शिवशङ्करी अम्बा कादम्बरी श्वेताम्बरी हरिसोदरी कादम्बरी श्वेताम्बरी हरिसोदरी अम्बा कादम्बरी श्वेताम्बरी हरिसोदरी कादम्बरी श्वेताम्बरी हरिसोदरी अम्बा अम्ब शङ्करी परमेश्वरी शशिशेखरी अम्ब शङ्करी परमेश्वरी शशिशेखरी अम्बा सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी माहेश्वरी अम्बा सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी माहेश्वरी अम्बा सुन्दरी गुणमञ्जरी शिवशङ्करी अम्बा सुन्दरी गुणमञ्जरी शिवशङ्करी अम्बा कादम्बरी श्वेताम्बरी हरिसोदरी कादम्बरी श्वेताम्बरी हरिसोदरी अम्बा कादम्बरी श्वेताम्बरी हरिसोदरी कादम्बरी श्वेताम्बरी हरिसोदरी अम्बा अम्ब शङ्करी परमेश्वरी शशिशेखरी अम्बा
Now, yeah. Now I will be presenting a Telugu devotional song, originally sung by K.S. Chitra. This song involves all the Ashtalakshmis. So it describes about all the Ashtalakshmis. So I hope you like it. సౌభాగ్య జీవన సంపదలో సగే కావవే మహాలక్ష్మి. సౌభాగ్య జీవన సంపదలో సగే కావవే మహాలక్ష్మి. హరిరాణి అలివేణి జగదేక జనయిత్రి పరదివ్య క్షీరాబ్ది పుత్రి మమ్మే దయనేలే మంగళమూర్తి. సౌభాగ్య జీవన సంపదలో సగే కావవే మహాలక్ష్మి. శ్రీవాణి నెచ్చలివే వాగీషు సోదరివే విద్యాలక్ష్మివి నీవే దేవి విద్యలనే వరమీవే. శ్రీవాణి నెచ్చలివే వాగీషు సోదరివే విద్యాలక్ష్మివి నీవే దేవి విద్యలనే వరమీవే. ధనలక్ష్మి గజలక్ష్మి రూపై వెలసే ఉన్నత గతులే కలిగివే. జయలక్ష్మి నీవై శుభమేవే. సౌభాగ్య జీవన సంపదలో సగే కావవే మహాలక్ష్మి. నీ కను పాపల బంగారు చూపులతో చక్కని పాపల నీవే దేవి సంతాన వరలక్ష్మి నీవే. నీ కను పాపల బంగారు చూపులతో చక్కని పాపల నీవే దేవి సంతాన వరలక్ష్మి నీవే. ధైర్యలక్ష్మి ధాన్యలక్ష్మి నీవై నిలచే ఇంటను సిరులే పొంగివే. ఆదిలక్ష్మి అభయం మందివే. సౌభాగ్య జీవన సంపదలో సగే కావవే మహాలక్ష్మి. హరిరాణి అలివేణి జగదేక జనయిత్రి పరదివ్య క్షీరాబ్ది పుత్రి మమ్మే దయనేలే మంగళమూర్తి. సౌభాగ్య జీవన సంపదలో సగే కావవే మహాలక్ష్మి. సౌభాగ్య జీవన సంపదలో సగే కావవే మహాలక్ష్మి. Thank you. So we can sing one song and then Mangalam. It should be good. One song and Mangalam. Okay. Yeah, Madhya. I'm going to present a beautiful song composed by Padma Vibhushan Srimati Prabha Atre, especially for special occasion for Navarathri. This has been composed, describing 9 forms of Durga in Rag Bhairavi. जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा तू भवानी महाकाली तू भवानी महाकाली तू शिवानी मंगला जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा तू भवानी महाकाली तू भवानी महाकाली तू शिवानी मंगला जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा शारदा सरस्वती ज्ञान देवी वंदना 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 शांति सुख की हो विमला शांति सुख की हो विमला ज्ञान धातु हो सफला जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा तू भवानी महाकाली तू भवानी महाकाली तू शिवानी मंगला जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा जगत जननी लक्ष्मी धन की संपदा पूरी करत कामना लक्ष्मी धन की संपदा पूरी करत कामना लक्ष्मी धन की संपदा पूरी करत कामना ऋषि मुनि जन सकल प्रिया ऋषि मुनि जन सकल प्रिया कोमला तू चंचला जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा तू भवानी महाकाली तू शिवानी मंगला जगत जननी भवतारिणी मोहिनी तु नव दुर्गा शारदा तु ज्ञानदा
लक्ष्मी तू है संपदा, शारदा तू ज्ञानदा, लक्ष्मी तू है संपदा, शारदा तू ज्ञानदा, लक्ष्मी तू है संपदा, काली दुर्गा शक्ति माँ, काली दुर्गा शक्ति माँ, कोटि है तुम्हें प्रणाम, जगत जननी भवतारिणी, मोहिनी तू नव दुर्गा, जगत जननी भवतारिणी, मोहिनी तू नव दुर्गा, तू भवानी महाकाली, तू भवानी महाकाली, तू शिवानी मंगला, जगत जननी भवतारिणी, मोहिनी तू नव दुर्गा, जगत जननी भवतारिणी, मोहिनी तू नव दुर्गा, जगत जननी भवतारिणी, मोहिनी तू नव दुर्गा, मोहिनी तू नव दुर्गा, मोहिनी तू नव दुर्गा.
Oh, you can still have time? Oh, okay. Okay. That's what I thought I was thinking Kanaka Durga. I didn't hear Kanaka Durga. Do we have any bhajan on Kanaka Durga? Yeah. Kanaka Durga, anything? Kanaka Durga పేరు మీద ఒక భజన ఏమైనా ఉందా?
I don't think so.
Can we check?
Did you have
Let me check.
bhajan thesaurus?
Let me check if we have any bhajan we can. It's okay. Yeah, I'll quickly. Yeah.
So that I can record and fix in the video.
Oh, okay, okay. Kanaka Durga. No, not really. Vijaya Lakshmi Sakala Vigna Samharini. Can I sing one song on the Vijaya Lakshmi? Vijaya Lakshmi Sakala Vigna Samharini. Can we go?
Do you have any wrong 6 on? No. I'm just 6.5. Yes. Let's do the number. Connect it with. No, we are about to do something.
What do I? Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Can we start? 6. Ready? No. Play.
विजय लक्ष्मी, विजय लक्ष्मी सकल विघ्न संहारिणी, विजय लक्ष्मी सकल विघ्न संहारिणी, भजे हम संततम मानसा भुजगता, विजय लक्ष्मी सकल विघ्न संहारिणी, भजे हम संततम मानसा भुजगता, विजय लक्ष्मी सकल विघ्न संहारिणी. महिषडोलासुराध्य किल धनुजान्तक सहज साध्यात्मिका सर्वादिमूला महिषडोलासुराध्य किल धनुजान्तक सहज साध्यात्मिका सर्वादिमूला विहित धर्मानुजा हितहेतुभूता सुखदं प्रदायिनी विहित धर्मानुजा हितहेतुभुजा इह पर सुख प्रदायिन्दिरा भद्रता इह पर सुख प्रदायिन्दिरा भद्रता विजयलक्ष्मी सकल विघ्न संहारिणी भजे हम संततं मानसा भुजगता विजयलक्ष्मी सकल विघ्न संहारिणी देवता कोटि संसेवितां भाविता देवयानन्दमय भावनां भासुरा देवता कोटि संसेवितां भाविता देवयानन्दमय भावनां भासुरा देवरिपु संहार तेजोमयादि श्रीवासुदेव हृदयेश्वरी भास्करी देवरिपु संहार तेजोमयादि श्रीवासुदेव हृदयेश्वरी भास्करी श्रीवासुदेव हृदयेश्वरी भास्करी विजयलक्ष्मी सकल विघ्न संहारिणी भजे हम संततं मानसा भुजगता विजयलक्ष्मी सकल विघ्न संहारिणी
Can I sing Mangalam?
Dude, my thigh is cramping. My thigh is cramping.
मङ्गलं तव भवतु शर्वाणि मञ्जुलवाणी भक्तमधुकरनिकरनिव वेणी मङ्गलं तव भवतु शर्वाणि मञ्जुलवाणी भक्तमधुकरनिकरनिव वेणी महिताभ्यपाणि भक्तमधुकरनिकरनिव वेणी कनकमुखमुनि मुख्यवन चैत्री सारसनेत्री सकललोक पवित्र चारित्री मदगणाञ्चित कुण्डलक्षात्री भासुरगात्री मदगणाधिपवदन जनयेत्री मयि रागपुत्री मदगणाधिपवदन जनयेत्री मङ्गलं तव भवतु शर्वाणि मञ्जुलवाणी भक्तमधुकरनिकरनिव वेणी मदन दमन मणिभ्यरूलम्बे गुणमणिकदम्बे महिषदानव वीरगिरिशम्बे मृदुतरान्नव कलित सुनितम्बे अधरहितबिम्बे अद्भुताद्भुत रूप जगदम्बे आनन्दकन्दे अद्भुताद्भुत रूप जगदम्बे मङ्गलं तव भवतु शर्वाणि मञ्जुलवाणी भक्तमधुकरनिकरनिव वेणी महिताभ्यपाणि भक्तमधुकरनिकरनिव वेणी महिताभ्यपाणि भक्तमधुकरनिकरनिव वेणी
So everyone, let's give a big round of applause to the artists this evening. So today's devotional program is by Vasudha Kumaragiri and team. So from the temple, we'd like to thank you for coming for the Kanaka Durga Alankaram Day 7.
Thank you so much. Thank
and
you.
being a part of the of our Mahotsavam. Now we'd like to honor that artist with a token of appreciation from our temple. We'd invite Dr. Tavaraja to. First, we call Vasudha Kumaragiri on the vocal.
Big applause to her now. Okay. You'll enjoy all the beautiful music.
We'd like to invite Morgan Pannangavil from the tabela. I'd like to invite Divya Suresh on the violin. And Anurag Kumaragiri on the harmonium. From the temple, we'd like to thank you for the divine music, and please come again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank the temple authorities and Vivek ji for giving us such a wonderful opportunity to sing in the premises of Goddess and in the temple. Thank you so much. I thank everybody. Thank you.
Hold on 1 second. We'd like the priest to come and offer the temple prasadam to you. So thank you. So we'd like to invite, we have a few more minutes. The Alankaram is almost ready. We have a few more minutes of Alankaram to be completed. So during that time today, our temple founder and president, Dr. Kumar, will talk about the significance of today's Alankaram and the significance of today's program. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening. That's a wonderful music, divine music. We enjoyed it, and very appropriate songs. You're welcome. I'll share with you some information regarding today's function. What is special? Today is Kanaka Durga's Alankaram. Kanaka Durga is a very powerful aspect of Durga. There are 9 aspects of her. Okay. So Kanaka Durga is a very, very powerful aspect of Durga, and today she will be present as Kanaka Durga. In Andhra Pradesh, there's a very famous temple for Kanaka Durga. We don't have any famous one in Tamil Nadu, but we have many Durgas. In this place, Navadurgas are there. There are 9 aspects of her, and we know her, honor her, and Vanadurga is a very important aspect of her. Kanaka Durga is a part of that. All Durgas are protective. They are defensive against asuras. So she would present, you'll see all the weapons. They're all symbolic. They don't need any weapons. They're not even physical beings. But we give them those forms and the names and the thought process so that we can consume them as they are. They fundamentally is not physical. They are much, much higher than physical, and they come deep inside the Atman, and wake up the Atman and energize the Atman so that the Atman can travel. What is the travel? The travel is a huge travel to go from this dense being to the high vibratory state as Divine Mother. That's the origin. There was only one of her. And she created trillion of us so that we can have a chance to travel and reach her. So again, this is a very symbolic act, but in truth, it is true. We do have a great challenge, and she takes us and she gives us what is all needed. What is needed here? We need a temple. The temple has to be energized. There has to be mantra, tantra, and yantra. Who can give? Only she can give. Because those are very mystical yantras, and she had given it to them. She had given special shaligrama. Whatever we needed for this temple, she gave so that we can receive her. We needed a river underneath, she gave a river. There's a running river underneath this land, because temple built on a running river has certain vibration which makes us receive those high cosmic energies, which are trillion miles or more than what is accessible to us. So she makes sure that she gives us the thought process, she gives us the aim, she gives us the function, wanting to go back to her. That is the journey. That is our aim, all of us. When you come here, what do we want? We want to go back to the origin, which is the highest level, the pure consciousness, which was present at the time of creation. And Gauri Kund, I was just there 4 months ago. That is close to Kedarnath. That place, she did the function of creation. She chose that site, and she became Shiva Shakti, and she sent Shiva to Kailash. You do the dissolving function, dissolutory function, and I will do the creative function. That creative function required the knowledge about each life form. How many life form? 7 billion is just human. 7 billion. There are trillion life forms. Each life form is an Atman, a vibratory aspect of Divine Mother. Spanda, each one of them. So she went and she did that great sacrifice of meditating. It must have taken million years for her to create that story and write that script and make sure we all come and perform and grow up and reach her together as one. At the time of Pralaya, everything goes back to one. All of us are together at that time, including Divine Mother. And then next cycle starts and recreation starts. So this process is a continuous process, goes on forever. That is the reason we chose, or she chose, the name of this temple as Eternal Mother Temple. That word I wouldn't have thought of. Eternal is a word, right word. It's always present. There is no beginning, no end. Always present. Eternal. The name of our corporation, our temple, is Eternal Mother Temple. How beautifully she designed it. I would never have thought of it. I took it. But that is not enough. She had to give us the mantras, the yantras, certain gurus who came and visited us and taught us those mystical rituals. Those are very important. The homa, the abhishekam, special yantras. No way we can get those yantras. You can't order them. You can't make anyone do them. 'Cause that person who does the yantra had to be connected to all the devatas, 300 million or whatever devatas. You should be connected. You should be knowledgeable. When he draws the yantra, each line represents that devata, that high vibratory devata. You should know her. You should be able to imprint that, just like a software, how it looks, the gramophone record, how it looks. So when they start generate the sound, all the energy should wake up. And that should wake up the dormant divine energy in us, which she will wake. And when it wakes up, our travel starts and our journey goes on. And that journey takes a long time, not one human life, almost 1 million human life. And after human life, you have a divine life. That is our next goal, is to go to Devaloka, that world of high vibratory energy. Not this. This is very dense. We are very dense being. We can't even listen to the music. So the Om is an arrow which goes and targets that energy. And then we hear the music. And the Spanda activity starts. Then the travel starts. And we journey together as many, from one cell organism to multi-cell organism like us, and then to higher vibratory energy. Those would be devas. Those would be high cosmic energy. All of this will happen. But to do that, we have to have a place, we have to have a plan, we have to have the knowledge. So to each one of us, she had given us Ganesha, who's sitting in the Mooladhara. So when we become human, the Kundalini energy starts as in Mooladhara. And then we learn, we do rituals, we do homas, we do abhishekam, we do worship, we do prayers. All those energize and make us purer and richer. Purer meaning we become pure beings because we know what is right, what is wrong. We talked about dharma. Dharma is a process, fundamental process. Karma and dharma. Karma is what we create and what we do. Dharma is a process. We do the right thing. Make us pure. So only a pure being, those cosmic energies can come and feel comfortable. If you are not pure, they won't be comfortable. No point inviting them. Number one, you'll take 800,000 lifetimes or almost 1 million lifetimes, and you may not make it at the end because you need purity. So ultimate aim is purity. Pure is the highest level of purity. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Maha, Matsarya, all those impurities should be gotten rid of. So that those devatas, when they wake up in us, they are present in us. Everything in the universe is present in us, but in a dormant form, and they are not woken up. We have to wake them up. To do that, we need divine grace. Because when I go to Himalayas to go and meditate on that Rishi's original place, there's nothing there. There's no temple. There's no identifying mark there. I go there and then she gives the mantra and we invoke the mantra and the vibration starts. Then we can feel that energy of that Rishi who meditated. Thousands of them, 10,000s of them, Rishis in our tradition. Many are females. They all meditated there, not only in Himalayas, many places all over India. They meditated. How do we find them? Because they are gone, but they are in Jiva Samadhi. They are eternal beings. That energy is always present. We have to find them. We have to meditate on them. We have to get the grace. Grace is a word. Grace of divine. And if she decides that you are worthy, you are pure enough for the cosmic energies to be present in you, they will wake up in you. And then you become pure. Essentially, you become a devata yourself, higher vibratory being. We have the potential. If you don't have the potential, we would not have been human first, and we would not have this ability to be in a place where all this are possible. Because like I said, getting a yantra is almost an impossible act, because that yantra has to have the lines, and those lines has to represent those devatas, the high vibratory devata. So how would we know that? Ultimately, that is the reason why we need the grace of divine. Today, she is present as Kanaka Durga. What does she do? She cleanses us. She removes the impurities in us. The impurities I mentioned, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mata, matsarya, those are present at the time of birth. It is there. It's very difficult to get rid of them. You need Divine Mother's grace. When I say Divine Mother, I'm including Shiva Shakti. Both, they are one. We separate them, but they are one aspect. So today is one such day where the cosmic energy is aligned to Earth. So that energy would be directed towards the Earth. So all the 9 days of Navarathri are special. Even that knowledge, we would not have that. The rishis had to give it to us. The ancients have to give it to us. And we follow through that knowledge and activate the Kundalini energy. Ultimately, it's all Kundalini. The Kundalini energy has to wake up. Without that, gnosis is not possible. Human effort alone won't do that. You need the Kundalini effort, and the Kundalini energy has to wake up all the 72,000 nadi flows, and that takes us to Sahasrara. When that Kundalini energy goes up there, then the gnosis starts. And the gnosis is a state of purity. So in that state of purity, the devas and devatas. When I say devatas, I'm including both. That energy starts up and that purifies us. Ultimately, it's the divine kindness. They say Aru, the divine energy. The grace has to be there. And once you have that grace, all this would happen. She will find the place, she will build the temple, she will let us know all the secrecies, everything. But she has to want it. How do you make her want it? You earn it. You and I have earned it. In the past 800,000 lifetimes, that's what Krishna Bhagavan tells Arjuna, you lived 800,000 lifetimes, it is needed so that I can monitor you and make sure you're pure. You do your karma, you do your dharma. I make sure. That's why he says, don't even think of what you do. Do the thing in my name. What does it mean? What do you mean by do it on my name? Do it on your name. It's your karma. It's your dharma. He says, no, if you do it on my name, you won't do anything wrong. Whatever you decide to do, you do it on my behalf. That will be a pure act. You analyze with the human mind, which is corrupted to begin with. That's what original sin is, that Maya. It has covered you up. It would not let you know what is right, what is wrong for you. Each one of us have different karma. What is meant for us, you would not know. Ultimately, you have to have the grace. Place like this, when she builds, can you imagine? She's building a magnificent temple. Human beings build temples and they're not even magnificent because our knowledge is limited. When she builds it, it's not only magnificent, it's functional. It will carry you to that place where our journey started together. We'll all go there. You will all go there. I'm saying that with so much certainty because if you're not meant to, you won't be here. So you in the past 800,000 lifetimes or whatever lifetime, you have asked her, let me come back to you. Let me join you. Let me be one with you. You asked her with so much affection, so much love, so much reverence. She would say, okay, I will do it when the time is right. Now, time is right. So when this Navarathri time comes, the cosmic alignment all fits. So we do it on that time. So all these are not done haphazardly. These rishis, they knew 5,000 years ago, Agastya Bhagavan wrote that nadi, one nadi, there are many nadi. There he tells each one of our story, each one of us. What will you be doing at this time? Where will you be? How Divine Mother would build the temple for you. And the time would be a bad time, Kali Yuga, not auspicious time. This is Kali Yuga. You see what happened? In 1 minute, she started this COVID. There'll be many more like that. She told us when we built the temple, she said, you build this temple. And that was Mother Meenakshi. She was there as Mother Meenakshi. I will help you to build the temple in that bad period where the world will face terrible time. That's because it's Kali Yuga. You can't even blame the Asuras. It is their right. They are also mother's children. They all came from one source. There's nothing but one source. All the Asuras came from the source. So naturally, there has to be a purpose. There has to be a meaning. We do need them. Because without that, without bad, good doesn't have any meaning. Without devas, the Asuras, devas don't have any meaning. You need to have both polarities so that you can experience that feeling. So everything is beautifully designed. Our process, our theories, the karma, the dharma, and the process, and doing all these rituals, prayer, worship, mantras, tantras, yantras, all those design is given by the rishis. That is the reason why the rishis came. Vashishta, Agastya, they were not human. They were divine. They came as humans so that human can know them, so we can connect to them. Otherwise, they are different, totally different. We would never have a chance to know them. So they came. So Vashishta and Agastya are brothers. And they're not human because mother was Urvasi. She was divine being. So they cannot be human. But they came to teach us, to make us know them, so that when we reach them, we can go. So it's a beautiful story, the whole theory. And it's not even religious. Hinduism, as you know, is not religion. It's a way of life. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Look how liberal the religion is. It allows you everything. But Dharma has to be fundamental. Everything has to be Dharmic. And Krishna Bhagavan nicely said, do it on my behalf. Don't worry about how complex the process is. Do it on my behalf, and I will purify that act. So you won't do any mistake. No, that kind of advice and the kindness, no, I don't want to say anything negative about any religion, but religions cannot teach that. It has to be that divine who has so much affection for us, who wants us back to her, back with her so much, she will do all that. So we are very blessed to be able to be invited by her. The temple she builds, see how magnificently she is doing. This is Mahamari Sannidhanam. I went to see her about 6 months ago, first time. Close to, there's a place called Agasti Muni. Name of city is Agasti Muni. Is up north, close to Kedarnath. There will be about 100,000 people there. Many of them are Muslims. On that place, she invited me. I went and saw, and she was there as Devi Chandravadana. And then she said, when I meditated, I am Mahamai. I am the first one who came, who ever existed. I wanted to experience you people, trillion of you. So I became trillion. Instead of one pure consciousness, that was all me. I became trillion and gave you life forms a chance to evolve with me. That is a story of creation. People ask, Why creation? What's the purpose of creation? This is the purpose of creation. And all this information she gives during prayogam. There's a process called prayogam. Prayogam is different than yoga. Yoga is joining the origin. You meditate, the Atman combines with Paramatman, becomes one. That is yoga. Prayoga is different. Prayoga, you are given a function. You learn from me and you do what I ask you to do and participate in the process which I will create, which will make human divine. And that is this place. Such a wonderful, wonderful idea she had. And she's executing. So she was Mother Meenakshi and in that form. But she said, don't call me, you won't call me Mother Meenakshi. You'll call me Adi Parashakti. Today is Adi Parashakti. Kanaka Durga is Adi Parashakti. They're all one. Because people who come here, they may not know rituals, they may not follow rituals. I am, as Mother Meenakshi, is very ritualistic vibration. It has to be done in the perfect way. And people who come may not know that. So you call me Adi Parashakti as Mother Durga, I accept anything. Right, wrong, good and bad. And I will purify that. See what a beautiful, how much compassion, how much love, how much affection she should have. And we are the beneficiary. And I got to say one word about Mohan. When when she wanted herself to be installed here about 6-8 months ago, and we started doing the work there in the big temple you'll see. You have not seen it. She had given 33 Sannidhanam, 33 templates inside that one thing. And each one is very unique. Many of them you probably won't even heard of it. But we need them. So she decides and she brings it. So by that time we finish, there'll be 33 little temples inside, like this, Sannidhanams inside. All these are magnificent plans. Humans cannot do that. Human cannot even comprehend it. She has to do that. And she has done it. So she said, you build me Sannidhanam as Mahamayi. And then we stopped there and we turned the attention towards this and we completing this. In the next week, this will be completed. This will be Mahamariam because she is original, pure consciousness. And once that is done, we will continue there. But all this, only she can do. I couldn't have known it. I couldn't have done it. And I said Mohan because we needed about $4 million to do that temple. There's no way we can raise that much money. We have spent close to $13 million we have spent so far. Slowly we raised it and did it. And technically it's your temple. If you had given $1, you are part owner of this temple. And give you $10, you are. If you given $100,000, you are. No. Dr. Tavaraja was sitting here. Anyway, the reason why I brought him up, he was the one who told us, I'll get you the money, borrowing from the bank. He was in the finance business. So he told me, go ahead and plan. I'll get that money. Somehow we'll build the temple. So that gave me some confidence. Because these are big. If it's 100,000 million, yes. But 4 million at one time to raise, I was very, very scared. At that time, he came and said, I will get you the money, borrowed money. But at least he was there. I can tell, I'm going to pay back. He will be paid back. Ultimately, he was not even involved. Our plan is, no, there's other person sitting down there, Vikram. Vikram owns properties. And the property is worth more than $6 million. Needed that much money as a collateral. We didn't have that. So he comes to me and says, Dr. Kumar, this is my investment. I'm going to live on that for the next 25, 30 years of my life. That rent is my money in this life. So I'm not going to lose anything. I will collateralize it. Let the bank use it. But still, that's a sacrifice. He had to do that. So he came to me and he said, you used this. The banker saw him and the banker knew him. Now, can this all happen? And now it has happened because she wanted it that way. There are many, many miracles like that. So now I know she is going to give us. We are going to build it. We'll pay back. In fact, I won't sleep well until I pay back the money. So his properties will be released and he can go and do what he wants with that. But till that time, he's tied. So that is a sacrifice. How much blessing you should have to be able to do that. Because people can have money, but you have to want to spend it properly. Otherwise, your money is of no consequence. You're a poor man. If you have lots of money and don't spend it properly, you're a poor man. But if you have a small amount of money and spend it properly, you're a rich man. Dana and dana. So dana has to go with dana. But it won't happen until you have the grace. And that man sitting there won the lottery. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. I know many people worth billions. They cannot. They won't. It won't come. The thought process won't come. And you very simply say, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to get the rent. I'm going to use it. This is my investment. And what's the difference now? There's no difference. He still owns the property. The bank owns it. Only thing, he cannot sell it. I feel bad. He's tied. But he says, no, I'm not going to sell it. I want the rent from that to take care of me and my children and whoever, my progeny. See, simple logic. But you need to have the grace to be able to do that. I know many, many people who are worth much, much more money than that, but they won't have the grace. And the grace comes because he was very dedicated. Every day you can see him here. This process. He comes every day and takes care of it, the construction and things like that. That is a privilege. That's a reward given to him. How long he worked for that? Probably many thousands of years. You would have asked her, let me have that privilege. She gave you the privilege. See, this is the way it works in this temple. You may think you are doing it. She will do it, but she will give you a privilege to do that. And each one of you, it doesn't matter how much you can afford. As I said, $10, $100, $1,000. It really doesn't matter. Whatever you can sincerely feel. It's my mother. I'm building her house. She's going to protect the world. And do it. And she will give you the grace. And she will make it happen. So a year and a half from now, you'll have a magnificent structure there. With 33 templates inside. Nothing like that you would see. And we will have the privilege to be able to see it. Isn't it a wonderful story? I gave it to you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. You need some more time. No, you're not. Yeah. Yeah.
Mention
Yeah.
that. I was in Himalayas visiting her. At that time, one of the Akshinis came and said, you are sitting here, there in my mother's land, the trees are being cut. The trees are not supposed to cut. I didn't even know it. They cut the trees in front. You see the long tree in front? The trees are spiritual beings, spiritual forms. We need them. They cut them all. So I told him, you got to replant. So we're going to replant those ancient trees. We are going to replant them. We'll start the process Wednesday, day after tomorrow. Because trees have life. They have spirit. Look at Buddha. In Bodhi tree, he woke up. The ascension started. So every tree, particularly in this place, they're alive. They are spiritual beings. So we will recreate them. We will give them what life they had. And we will take that blessing from them. So we'll start working on it beginning this Wednesday. And it costs us to get that particular tree about $300 or maybe $400 per tree. We need about 65 trees to cover that. And we'll get that money. Any one of you want to sponsor one of the trees, please feel free to sponsor. That would be your tree, and that Devata, spiritual. It's a plant Devata. They all have life. Anything which exists have life. Even inorganic beings have life. Even electrons have life because they think, they communicate, they travel speed of light instantaneously, they connect, so they must have life, right? We still science sitting and arguing, are they real? If there's no sentience, can that be a life form? Anything part of her is a life form. And we will have it, and we'll complete it maybe in 3 months, Vikram. 3 months we'll complete them. You'll see beautiful set of trees, 65 of them. Spruce, Norwegian spruce, isn't it? Huh? 3 days you can do it. You can do it in 3 days. We'll get them maybe 8 feet, but they will grow 80 feet, 100 feet. So when your great grandchildren visit this, they will remember you. Okay, you will be there in that trees. So many mystical things happen in this place. So participate it. She has given us the great privilege to be able to accomplish that. So let us take advantage of it. So we will start that this Wednesday. So whatever you want to contribute, it's up to you. You want to contribute $10, $100, one whole tree, it's all up to you. One good thing in our tradition is, she doesn't, there's no judgment. It's between you and her. There's no in between. She's a personal goddess. She knows what you need, and you know what you want. She will give it to you, each one of you. And that doesn't happen. Even in mythology it happens, but not in real life. But here it happens. We see it all the time. Right? Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor. So we have a few more minutes. Okay, we'll get started in almost done with Alankaram. We'll start in a few minutes now. And meanwhile, I'll recognize all our sponsors for this Navarathri function. And we'll start with the grand sponsors, $2,500 and above. Dr. Madan and Uma Sharma, Kishan Kavikondala, Narendran Jayaraman, Meera Narasimhan, Chandrasekhar Govindan, Raghavan Krishnaswamy, Nagapan Sekapan, Kannappan Armugam, Pramod Kumar and Pallavi, Vishnu Perireddy, Indiran, Dr. Tavaraja, and Praveen Parapati. Give a big applause to our grand sponsors. And the gold sponsors, 1,000 and above, Peter D. Ritter, Ravi Mundanuru, Ramagopal Aburi, Abhilash Kambaret, Sakti Kumarasamy, Ganesan Hari, Sachi Gowda, Padmavati Patel, Pramod Gopal, Sujata Paramaguru, K.S. Krishnan, Ram Muthuswamy, Ramalingeshwara Ellamachi, Madhavan Marimuthu, Ravi Kumar Kilaru, Swadi Iskapalli, Shanti Evans, Gayatri Podalakur, Saravanan, A. Kosh Nadarajan, Christine Keski, Hare Patnaik, Pradeep Panapalli, Satish Babu Koneru, Venkata Jayaraman, Arabind Kumar, Beiju Nilamma Kada, and Anjan Chatterjee. Give a big applause to our gold sponsors. And our silver sponsors, Anil Sharma, Ranjita Ambadi, Ravi Kumar Kilaru, Durga Venkata Rajesh Attili, Madhurima Kirti, Naveen Rajagopal, Murugesan Madhavan Pillai, Shantosh Saride, Sri Subhashini Chandra, Uma Shankar Vaidyanathan, Manju Dua. Give a big applause to our silver sponsors. And couple of upcoming events are, tomorrow is Devi Maha Saraswati Alankaram. That's a very important one. Tomorrow is Devi Maha Saraswati Alankaram. And then the final day is Thursday is Sri Mahishashura Mardini Alankaram. That day we have a Maha Chandi Homam also. In the morning, we have a Vidyarambam, and on October 14th, final day, we have a Vidyarambam in the morning and also in the evening. And also, we have a sari auction tomorrow. We had one yesterday. We had a good participation, but we are expecting more participation tomorrow because tomorrow is a Maha Saraswati day. 8 o'clock, we'll have the sari auction. We'll have the Zoom also, but we like to have physically. So most of the saris are adorned during the Navarathri will be an auction tomorrow. And also will be energized. Mother's pictures will be here for auction. And then also we have the Mother's Swarna Kavacham. That means like a gold Kavacham for mother. We have a undi for that. You can put either cash or gold. That will be specifically used for the Mother's Kavacham. And now tonight's prasadam is sponsored by Troy. Tonight's prasadam was sponsored by Troy Annapurnas. Give a big applause to Troy Annapurnas.
Do you have a few more minutes? Okay. You announced the gold sponsors. Two of them you announced. One is Dr. Peter D. Ritter, an American physician. He was originally involved. Every function, he's in California. He lives in California. Every function you participate as a gold sponsor for the past 20 years. Dr. D. Ritter. And he happens to be a gastroenterologist like me. That's one. Second one, some of you know, Dr. Keski, Kristen Keski. How many of you know her? Yeah, some of you have seen her. She is a physician internist. She has been involved from the beginning. When Mother appeared on a full moon day, here I am as Mother Meenakshi. You built. That's a story started at the time. She was appearing to Dr. Keski. And Dr. Keski came to me and said, who is this form who is appearing and asking me to build? I said, show me. So I gave the picture of Mother Meenakshi. He said, that's the mother who came. Then I took her to India with me to a Nadi reader. That was Meenakshi Nadi, Mother Meenakshi Nadi. That Nadi where Ganesha asks Mother Meenakshi, tell me the story of this soul. And Mother Meenakshi answers him. That was that Nadi. And there it clearly said, you too would be asked to build her house. And she is the one. Every day for 28 days she came and asked me and asked her. Then I told her, that's what our privilege. Let's do it together. And she's still involved. She was here yesterday, I think. 29 years she's been involved. That is a privilege. She's a well-known doctor. She was an Olympic skier. Her daughter, Rebecca, who comes here, and her husband, Dr. Shah, they're all very deeply involved. And these people, it's not the faith. They know it's true. Dr. De Ritter left here 15 years ago. Still, every function, he has to participate. That's between him and Mother. I don't ask him. I don't talk to him. I don't communicate with him. But this is all, it's not just a faith. This is a fact. They know it's true. They know she's real, and she has given them the privilege. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor. We have a few minutes to have a couple of songs and we will open the screen. We're going to start the Sankalpam also.
Oh, sure. Yes. No problem. This repeating lines, you all can join me. The simple lines, please join me, okay? We all can sing together. അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ നിത്യസത്യമായ ദേവി നിർമ്മലേ നമോസ്തുതേ ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ വിണ്ണിൽ നിന്നു മണ്ണിതിൽ പിറന്ന പുണ്യ തേജസേ ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ മണ്ണിലുള്ളൊരമ്പലങ്ങളിൽ പ്രസിദ്ധമായതാം ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ ഭക്തി സാന്ദ്രമായ ഹൃത്തിയായി അമ്പനി ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ I think we all can sing louder, right? അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ സർവമുക്തിദായിവേ സർവസന്നദായികേ ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ സർവമുക്തിദായികേ സർവപത്മസുസ്ഥിതേ ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ ധവളമായ പട്ടൊടുത്തു സുപ്രഭാതവേളയിൽ ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ ഉച്ചനേരം രക്തവസനധാരിയാം കാളിയായി ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ നീലയാട ചുറ്റിനി സന്ധ്യയിൽ ദുർഗയായി ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ വാണിയായി കാളിയായി ദുർഗയായി നിത്യവും ചോറ്റാനിക്കരയിൽ വാഴും അംബികേ നമോസ്തുതേ. അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ 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 അമ്മേ നാരായണ ദേവി നാരായണ ലക്ഷ്മി നാരായണ ഭദ്രേ നാരായണ.
Okay. No. More last. Fine. जय जय देवी जय जय देवी दुर्गा देवी चरणम. जय जय देवी जय जय देवी दुर्गा देवी चरणम. दुर्गयम्मने तुदिताल्यन् ஓடும் தர்மம் காக்கும் தாயும் அவளை விநாயகலும் ஓடும் சர்வ மங்கள கூடும். ஜெய ஜெய தேவி ஜெய தேவி துர்கா தேவி சரணம். ஜெய देवी जय जय देवी दुर्गा देवी चरणम. ஆதிசக்தி அவள் பெரியவளே ஆயிரம் நாமங்கள் கொண்டவளே தாய் போல் நம்மை காப்பவளே. ஜெய ஜெய தேவி ஜெய ஜெய தேவி துர்கா தேவி சரணம். ஜெய ஜெய தேவி ஜெய ஜெய தேவி துர்கா தேவி சரணம். சங்க சக்கரம் வில்லும் அம்பும் மேலும் மாளுடன் வேலுடன் சூரம் தங்கள் கைகளில் தாங்கி நின்றார் அம்மா. தங்கள் கைகளில் தாங்கி நின்றார் சிங்கத்தின் மேல் அவன் வீற்றிருப்பார். சிங்கத்தின் முடிவேல் சூரி நின்றார் மங்கள வாருடன் தந்திடுவாள். மங்களம் கரசியும் அவளே அங்கயம் கன்னியும் அவளே. जय देवी दुर्गा देवी चरणम. कनक दुर्गा देवी चरणम. कनक दुर्गा देवी चरणम.
प्रणमामि श्रीदुर्गे श्रीनारायणी प्रणमामि श्रीनारायणी जय जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे अम्बे भवानी महिषासुर संहारिणी महामाया दुःखहारिणी जय जगदम्बे अम्बे भवानी महिषासुर संहारिणी महामाया दुःखहारिणी परमेश्वर हितकारिणि गिरिराट्वर तनये परमेश्वर हितकारिणि गिरिराट्वर तनये परमेश्वर हितकारिणि गिरिराट्वर तनये कमलापति सहजे मुख कमले पद कमले कमलालय कमलासन कमले कर कमले कमलापति सहजे मुख कमले पद कमले कमलालय कमलासन कमले कर कमले कमलायत नयनत्रय कलिकल्मषदमनी जगदम्बिके जगदम्बिके हर मामक दुरितं कमलालय कमलासन कमले कर कमले जगदम्बिके जगदम्बिके हर मामक दुरितं महिषासुरमदभञ्जनि मधुमोदिनि सदये मिहिरामृत किरणानललय मंदिर निलये महिषासुरमदभञ्जनि मधुमोदिनि सदये मिहिरामृत किरणानललय मंदिर निलये अहिभूषण सहिते शेषनमिते सुख भरिते जगदम्बिके जगदम्बिके हर मामक दुरितं जगदम्बिके जगदम्बिके हर मामक दुरितं
We got a time for one, could be two, one, definitely.
வாழ்வுமானவள் துர்கா வாக்குமானவள் வானில் நின்றவள் இந்த மண்ணில் வந்தவள் தாழ்வு அற்றவள் துர்கா தாயுமானவள் தாபம் நீக்கியே என்னை தாங்கும் துர்க்கையே. Everyone repeat. தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே உலகை ஈன்றவள் துர்கா உமையுமானவள் உண்மையானவள் எந்தன் உயிரை காப்பவள் நிலவில் நின்றவள் துர்கா நித்யானவள் நிலவி நின்றவள் எந்தன் நிதியும் துர்க்கையே தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே ரிப்பீட் தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே செம்மையானவள் துர்கா ஜெயமுமானவள் அம்மையானவள் அன்பு தந்தையானவள் இம்மையானவள் துர்கா இன்பமானவள், மும்மையானவள் என்றும் முழுமை துர்க்கையே. தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே. ப்ளீஸ் மோர் சவுண்ட். தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே. தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே. உயிருமானவள் துர்கா உடலுமானவள், உலகமானவள் எந்தன் உடமையானவள். பயிருமானவள் துர்கா படரும் கொம்பவள், பண்பு பொங்கிட என்னுள் பழுத்த துர்க்கையே. தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே. தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே. துன்பமற்றவள் துர்கா துரிய வாழ்பவள், துறையுமானவள் இன்பத் தோணியானவள். அன்பு உற்றவள் துர்கா அபய வீடவள், நம்மை தாங்கிட என்னுள் நடக்கும் துர்க்கையே. தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே. தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே. குருவுமானவள் துர்கா குழந்தையானவள், குலமுமானவள் எங்கள் குடும்ப தீபமே. திருவுமானவள் திரிசூலி மாயவள், திருநீற்றிலே நின்றிட என்னுள் திகழும் துர்க்கையே. திருநீற்றில் நின்றிட என்னுள் திகழும் துர்க்கையே. தேவி துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி 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 துர்க்கையே. கனக துர்க்கையே ஜெய தேவி துர்க்கையே. ஆதிசக்தியே பராசக்தி நீயே, ஆதி பராசக்தி நீயே. பாண்டியா துர்க்கை பராசக்தி நீயே.
श्रीलक्ष्मी वराहं भजेऽहं, श्रीलक्ष्मी सहितं श्रितजनशुभप्रदं। 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 श्रीलक्ष्मी वराहं भजेऽहं। नीलमेघ जय श्यामलगात्रं नीलमेघ जय श्यामलगात्रं नीलमेघ जय श्यामलगात्रं नीलाभूदेवी स्तुति पात्रं नीलमेघ जय श्यामलगात्रं नीलाभूदेवी स्तुति पात्रं नीलकण्ठ शिव गुरुगुहमित्रं निखिल भक्तजन भयात्रिदात्रं नीलकण्ठ शिव गुरुगुहमित्रं निखिल भक्तजन भयात्रिदात्रं श्रीलक्ष्मी वराहं भजेऽहं श्रीलक्ष्मी सहितं श्रितजनशुभप्रदं श्रीलक्ष्मी वराहं भजेऽहम् मङ्गलालय बोहिनुतपदं पुङ्कवबुधजननतं वेदनुतं मङ्गलालय बोहिनुतपदं पुङ्कवबुधजननतं वेदनुतं शङ्कर प्रियकरं कुबेर प्रतिष्ठितं शङ्कर प्रियकरं कुबेर प्रतिष्ठितं शङ्खचक्रधरं कृपाकरं शङ्खचक्रधरं कृपाकरं पङ्कजासन प्रमुखसेवितं पङ्कजमुख भार्गवी भावितं पङ्कहरतां प्रपन्निधिरसं सङ्कटहर सदानन्दसहितं श्रीलक्ष्मी वराहं भजेऽहं पङ्कजासन प्रमुखसेवितं पङ्कजमुख भार्गवी भावितं पङ्कहरतां प्रपन्निधिरसं सङ्कटहर सदानन्दसहितं श्रीलक्ष्मी वराहं भजेऽहं श्रीलक्ष्मी सहितं श्रितजनशुभप्रदं श्रीलक्ष्मी वराहं भजेऽहम्.
So we're done. We are ready to open the screen. So we are done with the song. Guna, Om Shakti சொல்லுங்க Guna.
ஓம் ஓம் சக்தியே
ஆதிபராசக்தியே
शोणितः दिवे मनपरिचदति दुर्गाणि विश्वानामेव सुरिधा जग्निः सा भक्तिवर्णां नवसा ज्वलन्ते वैरोचनीं कर्मफले चतुष्टाः दुर्गा शरणमगं प्रपद्ये सुधररिध यो अस्मा विरज दुर्गाणि विश्वा धनयागस मनसा गृणारोस्माकं होज्जभिता तनूना प्रदनादिजगं जगमानमुग्रभक्तिकं त्वमेव परमा सजस्वात् सनपरिजदति दुर्गाणि विश्वा कामध्वेमो अतिदुरिताद्यक्तिः सप्तोषिकमेत्योरत्परे सुषना अनव्यक्त दानो आगे हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजस्रजा जाधवेदो महावः माधवेदो लक्ष्मी मनः का नंदे भेदा स्वामी भो भक्मगे श्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभातां यशसा दें श्रियं लोके देवदुष्टामुधारा तां पद्मिनीभिः शरणमहं प्रमेनस्य तां त्वां वृणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽधिजा तस्य फलानि तपसानुदन्तु च भाग्या अलक्ष्मीः उपैतु मां देवदकक्ति निश्चमलिना सह प्रादुद्भूतोऽस्मिरान् कीर्तिमर्थ्यं दधातु मे शुक्लभासामलां ज्येष्ठा लक्ष्मीर्नाशकां जगम् अभूतिमसपत्कृञ्ज सर्वा निर्नुद मे गृगात् गन्धद्वारां दुरादर्शा निध्यपुष्टां गरीषिणीः ईश्वरीं दर्शनां स्वामि भो भक्महे श्रियं मनसः काममागोधि यः सत्यमशीमहि पशूनां रूपमन्यस्य मखि श्रीश्रियतां यशः कर्धमेण प्रजाभूता महिषम्भवगर्धवान् प्रियं वाचकमे कुले माधरं पद्मभालिनी आपसृजन्तु स्निग्धानि शुक्लेदवसमे गृहे आद्रां पुष्करणीं भुट्टि पिङ्गलां पद्मभालिनीं चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मी जाधवेदो महावः आद्राव्यकरणीं भेट्टिं सुवर्णां हेममालिनीं सूर्यां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जाधवेदो महावः तां महावगजाधवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रबोधं काबोधा चोष्पा विन्देयं वरुषानकम् पद्मप्रिये पद्मिनि पद्महस्ते पद्मालके पद्मजलाकटाक्षी विश्वप्रिये विश्वमनोनकूले तत्पादपद्मं मगिषन्निदत्वा श्रियै जातश्रिय आनिर्यागश्रियं मयो त्रिभ्यो दधातु श्रियं वदाना अमृतत्वमाघन् वदन्ति सत्यस्वभिदा विधत्पूर् श्रियगेवैनं तस्त्रियामादधाति सन्ततवृषाभिषत्कृत्तकं सन्दत्तकं सन्दीयते प्रतिगाभिषिपिः एवं वेद ॐ महादेव्ये च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च
धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् कात्यायनाय विद्महे कुमारी धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् शक्ति की जगदम्बा विश्वमाता की ऐश्वर्याणा
महापुण्यकाले महाष्टमे दुर्गाष्टमे महापुण्यकाले राध्यबाध वो नवरात्रि महोत्सव परात्याः वो कनक दुर्गा परमेश्वर्याः प्रसादेन कृपया सर्वेषां जनानां आगतानां सर्वेषां अभिद्य विजयत्व सिद्ध्यर्थं आवक्य कर्म करिष्यामः। ओम सम्मिन् भगे परे देवी पराभृतर्षि प्रिये अनुज्ञां त्रिपुरे देवी परहारार्चने भगे ह्रीं सौ मेरे शरीर ओम ओम सौ त्रैलोक्यपोगचक्रस्वामिन्यै नमः। ओम ओम मणिमा सिद्धि श्रीपादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम लम्लमिका सिद्धि श्रीपादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। मम महिमा सिद्धि श्रीपादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम ईश्वर सिद्धि श्रीपादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम वसिष्ठ सिद्धि श्रीपादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम सत्य श्रीयां प्राकांबि सत्य श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम बुद्धि सत्य श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम इच्छा सत्य श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। पम प्राप्ति सत्य श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। सम सर्वकाम सत्य श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम ब्राह्मी मातृका श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। एम महेश्वरी मातृका श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम कौमारी श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम वैष्णवी श्री मातृका श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम मादाखी मातृका श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ऐ महेन्द्री मातृका श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम चामुंडा मातृका श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम महालक्ष्मी श्री पादुकां मातृका श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम सर्व संक्षोभन श्री मुद्रा सिद्धि श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम द्रव्य विद्यां विद्रावणी सत्य श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि द्रव्याय नमः। ओम क्लीं सर्वाकर्षणी मुद्रा शक्ति श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ब्लूं सर्व वसंकरी शक्ति करे मुद्रा श्री सत्य पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। सह सर्वोन् मातृ मुद्रा शक्ति श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। क्रों सर्व महाकुशा शक्ति मुद्रा शक्ति पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। अस्म्रें सर्व केसरी मुद्रा शक्ति श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। अस्रौः सर्व बीज मुद्रा शक्ति श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ऐं सर्व योनि मुद्रा शक्ति श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। सौह्यं स्क्रौ श्रीं ह्रीं सर्व त्रिगंडा मुद्रा श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। एता प्रकटयोगिन्याः त्रैलोक्यमोहिन्यः चक्रश्री समुद्राः सन्ध्याः संविदाः शक्तयः सवाहनाः सबरी संपूजिताः संतर्पिताः संतुष्टाः श्री महापराशक्ति ओम पराशक्त्यम्बिकायाः ओम सुब्रे चक्रेश्वरी श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। हम अनिमा सत्य श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम सर्व संक्षोभन सत्यमुद्रा शक्ति श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम 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 ऐं गये लक्ष्मीं सकलक्रीं श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। सकलक्रीं श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। काय इलक्रीं सकलक्रीं सकल श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। तदाप्येता संसार सर्पाभ्यां चरणागतं अनेन प्रथमावर्णेन श्री चंडिका परमेश्वरी कनक दुर्गा परमेश्वरी प्रीयताम् प्रियाभरणः। ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं सर्वसा परिपूर्णचक्राय नमः। नित्या श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम आं बुद्ध्यागच्छिणी कला देवी श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओं अहंकाराकर्षिणी नित्यकला श्री देवी श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ऐं सप्ताकर्षिणी नित्यकला देवी श्री पादुकां भोजिका लम्धैर्याकर्षिणी नित्यकला श्री पादुकां भोजिकाभि नमः। ओम नृत्याकर्षिणी नित्यकला श्री पादुकां भोजिका भुजिगा नमः ओम आत्मा कृष्णित्य गला श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः हम अमृता कृष्णित्य गला श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः अह श्री एताः गुप्त योगिन्यः सर्वासा परिपूरके संतुष्टाः संतुष्टः ओम ऐं ओम क्लीं सौः त्रिपुरा श्री चक्रे श्री पादुकां भुजिगा त्रियं सर्व विद्रा विनामुद्र सिद्धि पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम काये अनेन दिगावर सर्व संक्षोभ चक्राय नमः ओम खम 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 अंग ओम अंकुश ओम अनंग कुसुमा देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम छम 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 यम ओम अनंग मैकां भुजिगा नमः ओम ठम 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 पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम थम 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 श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः लं क्षम अनंग ओम सबरिवादाः सर्वो हरे संबोधिताः संदर्पिताः संतुष्टाः संतुष्टः चक्रे श्री श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः मम महिमा सिद्धि श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः सिद्धि श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः तथा तेत्राग क्रीम श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः कये लग्रीम सकल क्रीम श्री पादुकां भुजिगा क्रीम सकल क्रीम श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः अभेट सिद्धिं मेधेगे चरणागतमस्तले भक्तात्मर्पहेतुभ्यं श्रीयाभरणाचरणम् अनेन श्रीयाभरणेन भगवती सर्वात्मका श्री ललिता त्रिपुरसुन्दरी ओम कनक दुर्गा परमेश्वरी प्रिय ऐं क्लीं सौः सर्वसौभाग्यचक्रदायक चक्रस्वामिन्यै नमः सर्व संक्षोभ चक्र श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः खम सर्व विद्रा विनिशक्ति श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः गम सर्वाकर्षण शक्ति श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः गम सर्वाक्लासत्री श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः गम सर्व सम्मोहनी सत्य श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः चम सर्व संपत्ति शक्ति पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम छम सर्व जृंभिणी शक्ति श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः जम सर्व वसंगिनी शक्ति श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम झम सर्व रंजनी सत्य श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः यम सर्वोन भाद्री सत्य श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम बुद्धम सर्वात् सत्य श्री भुजिगा नमः ओम ठम सर्व सप्त संपपति सत्य श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ढम सर्व मंत्रमयी सत्य श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम ठम सर्व भयंकर सत्य श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः एताः संप्रदायः योगिन्यः सर्वसौभाग्यदायके चक्रे समुद्राः सदत्यः सागिताः सुवागनाः सबरिवादाः सर्वोपचारैः सम्भूषिताः सन्दर्पिताः सन्तुष्टाः सन्तुष्टः ऐं क्लीं सौः त्रिपुरसुन्दरी श्री पादुका चक्रे श्री श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ऐं ईसत्य सत्य श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओं सर्ववसंगिरी सत्य श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः कये लग्रीं सकल क्रीं श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः कये लग्रीं सकल क्रीं श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः कये लग्रीं क्रीम श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः अभेट सिद्धिं भेदेगे चरणागतमस्तले भक्त्यात्मर्पहेतुभ्यं तुरीयाभरणाचरणम् अनेन तुरीयाभरणाचरणेन भगवती सर्वात्मका ललिता महासमुद्रे कनक दुर्गा परमेश्वरी प्रीयता ओम तत्सदे ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं स्क्रैं ओह सर्वार्थ साधक चक्राय नमः नम सर्व सिद्धि प्रदा देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम थम सर्व संपत् प्रदा देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः थम सर्व प्रियंकरी सत्य श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम सर्व मंगलकारिणी सत्य देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः थम सर्व काम प्रदा देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम सर्व दुःख विमोचनी देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः फम सर्व मृत्यु प्रशमनी श्री देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः फम सर्व विघ्न निवारणी स्वामी देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः ओम भम सर्वांकुश सुंदरी देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः भम सर्व सौभाग्यदायिनी देवी श्री पादुकां भुजिगा नमः एताः कुल्पयोगिन्यः योगिन्यः सर्वार्थ साधके चक्रे सक्रे समुद्राः सिद्धाः सागिताः सगत्यः सवनाः सबरिवाराः सर्वोपचारैः सम्भूषिताः सन्दर्पिताः सन्तुष्टाः सन्तुष्टः स्क्रीं स्क्रीं क्लौः सुभरा श्री चक्रे श्री श्री पादुकां भुजिगा विदर्पया नमः वं वसिष्ठ सिद्धि पादुकां भुजिगा नमः सः सर्वोन्मुद्रां सत्य पादुकां भुजिगा सकलक्लेम श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः कयेलक्लेम सकलक्लेम श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः कयेलक्लेम सकलक्लेम पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः अपेटि सिद्धिं भेदेगे चरणागतमस्तले भक्त्या समर्पयातुभ्यं वज्रमावरणादिनम् अनेन वज्रमावरणेन भगवती चण्डिका ललिता श्री स्वरूपिणे कनक श्री प्रियताम् ओम दत्सते ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं नमः मम सर्वज्ञा देवी श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः ओम देवी श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः लम सर्वज्ञानमयी देवी श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः क्षम सर्व पाप देवी श्री पादुकां हरिः संबोजिताः संतर्पिताः संतुष्टाः संतुडभः क्लीं क्लीं ब्लें त्रिपुरमालिनी चक्रेश्वरी पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः क्रों सर्वमहां कुसामुद्रा श्रीपादुकां भुजगाभि ऐं क्लीं काये क्लीं श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि ओम ऐं काये क्लीं सकलक्लीं श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि काये क्लीं सकलक्लीं मेदेगी चरणा भक्ता समर्पहेतुभ्यं षष्ठाख्यावरणातुरम् अनेन षष्ठाख्यावरणेन भगवती सर्वात्मिका ललिता महात्मन्त्रे ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं सौः सर्वरोगहरचक्राय नमः ओम ह्रीं ह्रीं लं लं ऐं ऐं ओम औ अं मः देवदास पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः कं खं खं घं घं क्लीं कामेश्वरी भुजगाभि नमः भुजगाभि नमः पं भं 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 ओम सर्व्याहूं जगिनी वाग्देवता श्री पादुकां भुजगा संबोजिता संतर्पिताः संतुष्टाः संतुडभः भुजगाभि नमः क्लीं सकलक्लीं पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः भुजगाभि नमः क्लीं सकलक्लीं श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः अपेट सिद्धिं भेदेगे चरणागतमस्तले भक्ता समर्पहेतुभ्यं सत्त्वमावरणार्चनम् अनेन सत्त्वमावरणेन भगवती चण्डिका ओम ललिता महात्रिपुरे कनक दुर्गा श्री प्रीयताम् ओम दत्सते यां रां लां वां सां द्रां द्रीं द्रीं ब्लूं सः सर्वजन्मेभ्यो नमः कामेश्वरी कामेश्वर भाणें भाणेभ्यो नमः भां भानशक्ति श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः यां रां लां वां सां द्रां द्रीं क्लीं ब्लूं सः धं सर्वसम्मोग्य सम्मोहनाभ्यां कामेश्वर धनुभ्यां श्री मातुधनु शक्ति श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः ओम आं ह्रीं सर्ववसीं वसीकरणाभ्यां श्री पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः क्रों सर्वसंपन्नाभ्यां कामेश्वरी स्क्रैं स्क्रैं क्लौः राय नमः ऐं कायाखिलग्रीं अग्निचक्रे कामगिरिपीठे मित्रे सुरेणवयोधि चक्रात्मक दशाध्यागिदिन भवदा देवी वाग्देवती रूप ब्रह्मात्म शक्ति महाकामेश्वरी पादुकां भुजगाभि नमः क्लीं असहलग्रीं ओम सूर्यग्रे इडे षट्चक्रे दशानद्वारा ओम दशात्मक चक्रात्मक विद्यात्वत्व सिद्धि संभूजित दशादिने ज्ञानसत्य काम अमराजात्म जालंधरपीठे उड्डीसनाथे अष्टादश षोडश चतुर्चक्र चक्रात्मक पराशक्ति ओम स्वरूपिणी रुद्रात्मक भगमालिनी श्री बादुकां भुजिगा विनमः ऐं कायागे लग्रेम असगलग्रेम सगलग्रेम सौः असहलग्रेम परब्रह्मचक्रे माहेश्वरी पीडेश्वरी सारा सानंदनाथ समस्त चक्रा सपरिवार परात्मका सृष्टिस्थिति संहार श्री महात्रिपुरसुंदरी श्री बादुकां भुजिगा विदर्पगा विनमः एताः अतिरगस्य योगिन्यः सर्व ग्रे समुद्र नमः स्क्रीं श्रीं राम श्री बादुकां भुजिगा विदर्पगा विनमः यम् इच्छ स्थले भक्ता समर्पयातुभ्यम् अट्टमावरणादिनम् अनेन अट्टमावरणेन भगवतीन्द्रका ललिता परमातृप्त्रे ओम से ललितमुखा ओम श्री ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ओम गाये लग्नेम सकलग्नेम सकलग्नेम पराप्रगति अतिरिक्तां भुजिगा ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ओम ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं गाये लग्नेम सकलग्नेम परापर अतिरगस्य योगिनी अधिष्ठान श्री सर्वात्मक मंत्र महाचक्रा श्री बादुकां भुजिगा महा गाये लग्नेम सकलग्नेम बिंदु भिन्न परात्मके राधिजोषिनी क्षरयो श्री ललिता महात्रिपुरसुंदरी पराभट्टारिका श्री बादुकां भुजिगा विदर्पगा विनमः एषाः पराबृहतिस्य योगिनी सर्वात्मनन्द चक्रे समुद्राः सिद्धाः सायुधाः शक्त्याः परिवाराः सपरियो सर्वोपचारैः सम्बोधाः सन्तोडमाः पंच महात्मातुका श्री बादुकां भुजिगा विनमः चक्रे श्री बादुकां भुजिगा विदर्पगा प्राप्त भुजिगा अभी ओम ये लग